What's up? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? What's up, all things Tiffany? You were the first one here. What's up, Robin? Catherine? What's up, Tina B? What's up, Dark Empress? What's up, Jay Parrish? Oh my God, a bird named Big Taco. How you doing? Oh my God, today. So I went to the gym today, you all, and work was pretty hectic. I got home and I immediately, hey, the Miss O, proud Gen X, the Gen X proud. And then I walked and I did some push ups and some sit ups today. But before I left work, somebody sent me some disturbing pictures and a video. See, this is why I don't do potluck. Because you don't know how people be cooking. You don't know if people be digging cheese and ain't washing their hands. You don't know how people clean their homes and apartments. You just don't know. And people be cooking all of these things, be in competitions and things, and buying pink pots and stuff. And my God, today. Now, uppity, ma'am, 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 ma'am. I did not know whose house that was. I'm looking at the trash on the floors and I'm like, who lives here? Now, girl, they said the bathtub's clean because you don't use it. God, Jesus, my God. I don't know if that's true or not. But see, this is why I don't eat at potlucks. This is why I don't do potlucks. And then you wonder why your stomach be toe up. You wonder why you got a boo-boo. Because, baby, it's this kind of stuff right here. And let me tell you something. Looking at that apartment almost made me throw up, and I ain't even eat. Girl, I'm fasting and I almost threw up off of stomach acid, bitch. Girl, I almost threw up off of stomach acid because I ain't even eat. Girl, I'm fasting for 2 days. And girl, I almost threw up on stomach acid. Okay. Usually I gotta put something on my stomach, girl. I ain't even had to put nothing on my stomach, and my stomach was getting queasy. Girl, dirt, toys, junk, all over that apartment was smelling crusty, and I ain't even in New York. And this is the thing. This is the thing. I could give you grace if you lived by yourself. But girl, I would not even let my dog, my animal, live in such filth. But yet you got a special needs child living in that. Girl, it's like I can see why people be having asthma and stuff. It's nasty, uppity. It's pure D nasty. And I don't care how you try to shake it, niece. It is nasty. Who lives like that? I can understand disheveled house where, if the neighbor come, girl, you put some stuff in the closet and your house looking decent. But girl, that house was filthy. It was nasty. And then you got the nerve to be cooking shrimp and you still didn't have the place clean. And you got that little girl, ma'am. And let me say this to you, uppity, because you want to come for ODS. And like I said, I don't talk about ODS often. I mean, it is what it is. But can I say this? If ODS was living in a car, ODS don't have no child. ODS is a whole grown man. So he only has himself to think about. If ODS is sucking peen, what they got to do with your dirty house? See, again, you're trying to come and attack this man, but you up here trying to turn it, girl, like you living on the east side, where we're moving on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Girl, but you're not. Now, ODS may have children now, but at the end of the day, let's say ODS and them children was living in the car. Well, damn it, the car was still cleaner than that damn house. Okay? The car was cleaner than that damn house. And whether ODS got a tiny house, a miniature house, a clubhouse, it's still clean. I ain't never seen OD house. I said that I'll about call that man ODU. I ain't never seen ODS house dirty, uppity. It was pure filth. And I'm sorry, ma'am. It was nasty. It was nasty. You got shit all over the floors. That bathroom have all that junk in it. I mean, the tub was clean, but girl, they said you ain't using it. Kitchen all, girl, it was nasty. And see, this is why I don't eat potluck. This is why I don't do potluck. This is one of the reasons I don't do potluck, because you can't go over nobody's house and see how they cook. Uppity, pick that shit up from the floor. Girl, throw some of that shit away. And we knew it was your apartment because you had that little scooter. Ma'am, are you all right? How can you think that it's normal to live in something like that? And this is why I think you're mental. You know, this is why I think you really are mental. I really do. And I understand now why them people want you out that apartment. Because if that apartment requires an inspection, ho, you out. Okay? You are out in the street. It is nasty. And girl, you up there cooking shrimp. Easy like Sunday morning. How you ain't see all of that trash on that floor? You didn't see all of that stuff? How can you even sleep? Can you even breathe? Girl, I was gagging in my office with the air condition blowing hard. All of this $1,000. Can't you go get a Molly maid? Excuse me? Can you not get a Molly maid? Okay? A son? I mean, can you just use a piece of that $1,000 to get a Swiffer wet jet? Oh, you can't even do a Swiffer wet jet. Girl, that Swiffer will be dirty by the time you get out that kitchen. Baby, you need hot water, a old nasty piece of straw broom, some scrubbers, some old Dutch. Girl, and you need to scrub that thing down. And for them tile floors, you need to get some Clorox. It should be smelling like bleach in that tip. It is nasty. And if you hunching in that mess, the man who's laying down with you ought to be slapped too. Because, baby, if your house is nasty, your coochie is nasty. Like my grandmama said, if your bathroom nasty, your ass nasty. That's what my grandmama used to say. And let me tell you something. To be honest, the first thing I do when I go to a restaurant, I want to go to the bath in somebody's house. I go to the bathroom and I look at that kitchen. Now, if I go to a Chinese restaurant and if it's a buffet, if they don't got garden chandeliers and if their restroom ain't clean, I walk right on out. If one of them two missing, I'm out. Baby, you can have the cleanest restroom, but if you don't got garden chandeliers, I know the food ain't gonna be good. I don't know why, but the more over the top the chandeliers are, and if the bathroom clean, that Chinese restaurant got good food. I'm telling you. Any one of the two missing, bad bathroom or clean bathroom, bad chandeliers, walk right on out. Okay. Baby, if that Chinese place don't have no garden chandeliers, I'm telling you, looking like an opera house up in that tip, leave immediately. I don't understand how it could be that bad, y'all. And then she gonna come for ODS. And like I said, you may not like ODS, and you saying some stuff about ODS, but I ain't never seen ODS house nasty. And even if ODS was living in a car, honey, I know he vacuumed that piece. Okay? I know he ain't have French fries, all the girl, it was just like, do you live here? Is this a storage unit? Girl, it was looking like storage unit realness up in there. And you about to be a hoarder. All of that stuff. I'm like, what is you doing? I don't know if she knew that camera was on or not, but it's a damn shame. I felt bad, y'all. And let me tell you something. I can understand if you are by yourself. I can understand if you don't have a child and it's just you. But now you got a child. Girl, I wouldn't even let my dog live like that. And the thing is, uppity, people come for you because you talk plenty of junk. You talk a lot of mess, a whole lot of mess, a whole lot of mess. And then people see what it is, and it's like, no, you did. I know you ain't playing like that. Telling people you got $1,000 and you got this and you bougie. Girl, it ain't no bouginess in that. Girl, that was tragedy. I'm like, how can you live like that? And I mean, you can't be Pentecostal because, baby, your house is not looking Pentecostal. Oh my God, it was terrible. Girl, I was gibbery over here. Girl, I'm gonna tell you something. I done fasted before the Lord. And girl, my stomach acid was just, after seeing that, my stomach acid about to say, yeah, let me tell you something. There has to be, that elevator ain't going up to the top. There has to be some mental issues for anybody to be living like that. And that's the only reason why I feel some type of empathy, because you have to be mental to live like that. Ain't no way somebody who is of sane mind be living like that. It ain't no way. Ain't no way. Girl, you don't have to bet if it's stank in there. You don't have to bet. Looking at what's on the floor, I know it's stank up in there. And then she got the nerve to cook shrimp. This is why I don't, child, let me tell you something. This is right one reason why I don't do potlucks. I don't do potlucks at all. Unless I know you and been over your house, this is why I don't do potlucks. Because, people be letting cats and stuff, and then people be living like this. Oh, no, ma'am. This is exactly why I don't do potlucks right here. And then you wonder why you got diarrhea and you can't leave the toilet. Because somebody's house is like a toilet. And then they got the nerve to cook. Girl, in every cooking competition. Girl, bye. I'm sorry. No, I have empathy because I think the lady does have some mental issues. I do think she has some mental issues. I do. And one thing about her is, girl, I'm bringing up that shrimp. Because she was cooking that shrimp, girl, like that house was spotless. She was cooking that shrimp like she was in the kitchen of Benihana or something. Like she had A+ rating. Girl, behind the kitchen door. Okay? No, ma'am. And that's what got me. It was the shrimp. She was cooking that shrimp like nothing ain't happened. And then would even, and would even look and then walk, that's what got me. Girl, the first thing I would do is open up some windows because some fresh air need to come up in there. Baby, it's spoken word. It's tragic on so many levels. And then she's coming at ODS talking about how he was sucking pain and he was homeless, living in a car, and he worked at a call center. And baby, I get that, but I ain't never seen ODS in a dirty car, and I ain't never seen ODS in a dirty house. Now, if he sucked dirty dick, I ain't seen it. It's somebody word against somebody word. You didn't see it either. But what we did see was that dirty damn house. That's what we did see. Baby, that boy is crazy too. He's doing everything. And then they say he had a problem with church people. Well, I need to take that up with the Lord because nobody should hinder you from loving God. You know, these people something else. Something else. Why is he coming at St. James? Why is he coming at St. James? What did St. James do to him? Why is he coming after that man? I mean, is it for clicks and views? I'm just wondering. Girl, that's what she said. That's what she said. I can't understand you getting all that money, but at least if you ain't gonna clean, at least get Molly maids or something at home or something. Wow, that's deep. You start calling that man fat. My God, today. What's wrong with him? Girl, that place was awful. And this is the thing. You clicking links, you hitting panels, hit a mop, hit a broom, hit some water in a bucket with cleaning solution in it. Hit them floors, hit them walls, hit that vacuum cleaner. She can get help. She can do everything else. She can get help. And then you up there calling them people low class because they took that little scooter out the garbage can. But look how you living in that apartment. Look how you living in that apartment, and you got the audacity to open your lips and call somebody like lower than girl. No, I don't care about that. If you got a dirty house, you got a dirty ass. That is unisex. Hey, your bishop. It is filthy. And if you think that's clean, something wrong. Something is wrong. And what bothers me, y'all, is that baby lives there. That's not healthy. That ain't even healthy for an animal, much less a child. I mean, really? And that's what got me sharing. Girl, she came on cooking shrimp. Did she have pants under them shorts? I mean, that shirt? Because all I saw was shirt. I'm like, I know you got some pants under that. I'm like, do you have pants under that? I'm like, I know she ain't cooking shrimp in no short shirt like that. Oh, she had on pants. Thank you, Jesus, because I was a little concerned. But what get me is, y'all, she was chopping up stuff and talking and act like she was Julia Child's girl. Like she had a old nasty piece of Martha Stewart kitchen, how she was acting. And girl, we just seen that house and we know it was still dirty because you ain't have time to clean. And then, girl, you trying to act like nothing ain't happened. How we seen that whole house? Girl, we seen that whole house. This is why I don't eat potluck. This is why I don't do potlucks. This is the reason right here that I don't do potluck. You get told my poison messing with these folk. I mean, let's say her kitchen is clean. It's the air. It's the air and the microbes and stuff and dust particles and things. You gotta clean up better than that. Salad, every room was dirty. Every room was dirty. Girl, every square foot of that apartment was dirty. They said the only thing that wasn't dirty was that bathtub, and they said she ain't using it. The whole place was dirty. Can somebody please tell me how ODS got that clip? How did ODS get that video? How did ODS get that video? She didn't know her camera was on. She didn't know her camera was on. Lord, she didn't know her camera was on, Southern Nobleman. Jesus, keep me near the cross. And that's why we know it was really dirty. Because she didn't even know her camera was on. Ain't that something? And if I was living like that, I would be depressed too. Honey, I would be depressed too. I ain't lying. I'll be depressed too. Hold on for a minute. I got somebody coming up. Lord have mercy. Hey, Sassy.
Hey Jay Wilson, happy Friday.
Happy Friday, girl. Why is people coming for you? Why people is coming for you? I heard somebody was trying to come for you.
Who's coming for me?
They said Lemon was trying to come for you.
Lemon?
Did somebody say that? They said that she said that Sassy had thyroid.
No, Krista.
Oh, anyway,
Yeah, there you go. Um,
girl.
there you go.
Mm.
But yeah, she's upset because I walked with my furry slippers. It's okay.
Oh my God. Not
Yeah.
not
hmm
did you see that monstrosity, that devastation to the nation over there?
Yeah, I did. I came up really quickly. I have a second. I just wanted to explain to you what happened because I don't think a lot of people know. Because okay, so I don't know if you know Big Brenda. Most of the audience will know her. She's Mo3, but she's one of the like lower key favorable people from Mo3. She hangs out a lot in the beef sector. LaDon, the new content creator, LaDon was in her chat. She said, "Oh, LaDon, I need to ask your permission if I can play your live from the other day."
Mm-hmm.
LaDon's like, "Yeah, you can play my live." This is all me getting this from the back. So, but Brenda is a member of mine. She knows that I'm just paraphrasing. So I don't know if this is exactly how it went, but this is pretty much okay. So LaDon clicks the link, and I guess LaDon's wondering, why do you want to play my live, or what, whatever, from the other day. She's like, well, Uppity had her camera on, and I don't think you or her knew that the camera was on. And LaDon was like, really? That happened on my live? Again, I'm just assuming because she kept saying she didn't know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So Brenda's like, yeah, let me show you. So Brenda starts showing her what happened on her live. And LaDon is like, I had no idea that that happened on my live. And this, this is like 5 minutes. I think ODS's cut is cut down. So LaDon says something to the effect that that Uppity was trying to show some type of. She said arugula, but I can't imagine Uppity eating arugula, so I don't know. But she was trying to show something that she was cooking or making or something, and then she just left the camera on. You know how you probably think you hit the button and you leave it on. So that's how we are. That's how we're getting to see the house.
Girl, she was walking all around the house.
Right, right.
And Sassy, it was not one room
No,
that was not
filthy,
touched
filthy.
and filthy. They say the tub was clean, but they said because they ain't using it. Girl, I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, most likely because even the toilet bowl was dirty.
Oh my God, uppity girl.
The baseboards were like something like an outhouse. I mean, it was
I'm like, how can you live that? I would even let my dog live like that. Okay. How are you gonna let a child live like that? And this is why I think that uppity has a mental issue.
oh my
I
goodness.
think that elevator is not going all the way to the top. You want to brag about you get $1,000 from your man, and girl, you can't get Molly Mays. Okay, you can't. I mean, what is going on?
She's wildly delusional. She is definitely suffering from deep trauma. She obviously has serious mental issues that she probably, I would assume that Uppity is the type of person that refuses to take the psychiatric help, refuses to take her medication as prescribed. I mean, she also has, elephantitis, i.e., lymphedema. I mean, you can look at her and tell that there's some type of hypertension. I mean, it's just, it goes on and on. And this is the reason why, I mean, early on, I thought, oh, by early on, I mean, very early on, I
But
thought,
this
wow,
is like Pretty Gal and them would talk and K Fit, they were like she would be depressed and she would be
of
crying.
course,
And I
of
can see this.
course, of course. And my issue with her is that she's so fucking nasty to people. Like if she was going through something mentally and trying to deal with a child that has some capability issues and all of that, I would not be speaking on her because I don't know what that life is like. It has to be difficult. But because she's so fucking nasty, and also, I cannot forgive a woman who has lost two children due to being what? Fucking nasty.
I'm gonna tell you this. I think that she's gonna be you know, uppity, this is what you gotta realize. You on the beef sector, you in the beef sector. You talk a lot of smack to people, right? You don't get along with the security guard, male. You don't get along with the lady who's at the desk. Every manager doesn't have a problem with you. You're fighting with your neighbors. And girl, all these people got to do is send that video to somebody in that apartment because, again, you have problems with people inspecting that apartment. Do you think if them people saw that apartment that, girl, uppity, right now, you need to be in the bathroom first, get to that kitchen, and start working around the house? Look, can I say this, Sassy? I live in a home, and my home is clean. Now, sometimes, Sassy, it can be a little disorganized.
Okay. Live then.
But if a neighbor comes, baby, I can shove it in the closet, get a little vacuum, hit it once or twice, and it's good.
Yeah. It's
But
yeah.
you live in an apartment that ain't even that big, niece. What is you doing? Not what are you doing, but what is you
It's
doing?
it's mental illness and deep depression. I mean, that's all it is. Like I said, I wouldn't be speaking on it, but she's so fucking nasty to people. That's her defense mechanism, you know? And it's like, girl, look at your life. I mean, and for any of these people that are living just horribly, looking horribly, living horribly, if they think that I give two fucks what they think about me, bitch, I'm over here chatting with in a family chat about our 10-day cruise and New Year's Eve, honey. We're excited, God willing. We are very excited. That's what we're doing. I'm trying to keep.
You always want your kitchen and your bathroom clean now because you cooking in your kitchen. But this is the thing, you all, with uppity though. She went and started attacking ODS again. Okay, so if ODS was living in a car, but again at the time, I don't think ODS had anybody except ODS. And my thing is, I ain't never seen him in a dirty car. I've never seen ODS in a dirty house.
This that's
You
it's
talk about the man sucking dirty dick. We heard that, but we didn't see it. But what we did see was that dirt and that clutter and that filth in that apartment. That is something we witnessed. That is not hearsay. That is not she lives like this. We absolutely viewed it and saw it. And it's like, how in the hell can you even breathe in that?
It's horrible.
And again, you can sit there and attack ODS, but it does not diminish the fact how you living. And this is what I tell people, Sassy. You can cuss me out all you want to, but how is that helping you clean your house? How is that helping you with your situation? And that's what I ask people. Yeah, that video is still up. Now let me tell y'all something.
Is what video still up?
The one with Uppity.
Oh, ODS's video
ODS, the
or
ODS still
LaDon
has it.
or LaDon's video. I don't know if I never went to go check LaDon's video. This all came to me, after it happened. Like I didn't even see Brenda's video until after
Mhm.
it was off live.
Somebody said, as a former Department of Children's Service case manager, that's environmental neglect.
But they've been over there, Simply Pink and Green.
Mm. It's terrible. Y'all, let me say this. I don't know what's going on with these people. It seems like everybody on that panel is just acting out. It's just a lot of stuff. You got somebody over there telling me that I flagged them. I don't even watch you. I, I mean, I don't. And then what you told people, I'm flagging you over, and then you want to fight, girl. I don't have time for that. And then you got Krista. What's wrong with these people? And then Sassy, I heard they trying to use that Lady Death as some click and some clout
I
and some.
stayed, I stayed, I stayed as far away from that evil dark shit. I don't have no room for that in my life.
I don't. But
I
my thing
don't
is
have
this:
no room
how do
for
you
that.
do that? And it's like, leave people alone. I'm like, move on. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. Somebody said, I believe Sassy sent it to ODS. Go. Somebody said, go listen to Sassy and talk on the audio.
That
Well,
doesn't make
I
any
don't know. I think I think
It
I
was
think
public
Sassy.
knowledge. What are you
I
talking
think
about?
Sassy already knew that this was up because again, she was in the bushes and she saw some things.
No, I
As a
wasn't
matter,
in the bushes. I told y'all exactly what happened. I was
well,
working. Somebody sent it to me. I said, "Where is this happening?" They said, "Brenda's." I watched Brenda's replay, and
okay,
then everything happened. I already told y'all what happened. I don't have.
yes. So
This is
so
public
that's what she
knowledge. Like,
did.
what the fuck are we talking
But
about?
this is the thing, though. Sassy didn't put it up.
I didn't. I
Sassy
don't have
don't have
nothing
her
to
own
do with
community
this.
wall.
Right. I wasn't on the panel or anything. I don't have anything to do with this. Go take your weird ass shit somewhere else. I'm just telling you how the fuck it happened because I
The
know
bottom
some of
line
y'all
is
saw it on ODS. I'm just
people
telling
don't
y'all
have no room to be talking about folk when you live in the state of decay and decline like that.
it's horrible.
That is filthy. And what got me, and I'm gonna say it again. You can say that boy got Alzheimer's, baby. I'm gonna say it again because it's the shrimp for me. Girl, she got up there and was cooking shrimp like Julia Childs, like nothing ain't happened. Girl, she was up there cooking like her house was pristine. And I'm like, no, she ain't. And
Delusional.
and this is why I have my title. See, this is why I don't do potluck.
Imani, both. We've seen both on camera, Imani.
Mm.
And they
ODS page, not Sassy. That's correct. It's not on Sassy's page, it's
not
on
on
ODS
it
page.
doesn't matter whose page it's on. This happened on LaDon's
Well,
panel.
let me tell you how I found out about it.
It doesn't
Because
really matter.
let me tell you, two people sent it to me. Two people sent it to me. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's how this happens. That's what I'm saying. What are we talking about? Like, I mean, that's like the silliness. This is what happens. I'm not
Sassy,
involved.
I was like you.
Right.
I was in my office at my desk on a Teams meeting. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
And somebody sent it, and I was on mute and off my camera. And I was looking at it, and I'm like, damn. And I wanted to come on so bad, but I was heading to the gym. I
Mhm,
was heading to the gym. Then I had to come back from work. You know what I'm saying? And
mhm.
then I had to watch my little world news tonight. Then I was talking to the boo and some family member. Then I had to come walk the dog. Hence, this is why I'm so late. But had I not had to go to the gym, I would have talked about this as soon as that meeting was over. I ain't never seen nothing like that. And I was like, the first thing I said, whose house is this? Whose house is it? And I kind of got a feeling of whose house it was when I saw that little scooter.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I bet this up at the house.
But
And at the end of it,
the thing that was odd to me is that her and Ladon, and I guess this heat, I'm assuming it was her, Ladon, and this heat. Yeah, it was. Uppity and this heat were talking about Brianna on Ladon's page, right? And
mm-hmm,
Ladon stops them and says, wait a minute. I don't, that's not what I'm trying to do. Bree's not even here. Like, let's move it forward, right? And then they start talking about OBGYNs or whatever in regards to weight and gaining weight or something. I can't follow the conversation. But I think it's like 5 minutes and none of them are watching their screen for 5 minutes to say, oh, your camera's still on.
mm,
And as a CC, I find that very interesting because, well, you didn't, Hershey. God damn. So I cannot imagine nobody looking at their screen for that long. That was weird to me and odd to me too.
mm. Well, we've had a couple of people who hadn't looked at that screen that long, but girl, it's the house for me. It's y'all. Let me say this. It was damn right disgusting.
Mm, mm,
It
mm.
was damn right disgusting.
Hey,
I,
Shakim.
I, and like I said, hey Shakim, when people living like that, something is wrong. Something is truly wrong. You cannot think that that is
See, you know,
normal.
I get dramatic. I be like, damn, I be trying to be use my inside voice, but damn, leave me alone.
I
It's a
didn't see
mess.
stuff
Hey,
down
listen.
this morning. She needs to do a room a day. Start with the kitchen, work your way
Yeah.
out. Give your baby a clean space so your child can thrive. This is abuse.
Mademoiselle. It absolutely, Mademoiselle, and that's the way you would teach like a hoarder or someone who had an issue cleaning. But again, I mean, it's in the court documents. This girl has had these type of issues for a long time, so it's so deep. It's so deep, and. I just hope that you guys remember this when she calls herself clicking a link and going off on somebody or supposedly, you know, dragging them, because I think the bar is really low on people dragging people that are actually living like this. Like, this is awful. This is awful.
It is mental, y'all.
And like you
I'm
said, with
sorry.
the child, it's awful.
Yeah.
It is
I
lazy.
wouldn't even let my dog live like this.
But
Live
look
like
how she
that.
presents herself. Look how she presents
Girl, she
herself as
started
if
cooking
that's
that meal.
normal.
She was cooking that meal like a girl. I'm like, girl, I know you ain't cooking right now. And this is the thing, you all in these cooking challenges.
Oh, God.
Mm-mm.
All right, Jay Wilson. I just wanted to tell you because I knew that
Oh
that
my
part
God.
was
Well,
like
thank you for
how it
letting me know
came.
how it
Yeah,
happened.
yeah,
Girl,
I
she
knew
was
that
going
part.
from room to room. In every room, it was just as junky as the
Yeah.
next one. It was like, girl, I mean, what is you doing? Trey dragged her about that already. But no, so what we saw on Trey was them, she talking about some was seasonings. And it was not good either. But
No, it
girl, not only
said
did we not see the
no
kitchen, we
seasoning.
saw the rooms, we saw the living room, we saw the bathroom. It was
Mhm.
like we saw it all. We saw the stuff on the floors, and
The
it was not.
cabinets.
Oh my God, it was nasty. Baby, it looked like that. It looked like your shoes would be sticking on the sign, you know?
Oh, they most
Mm-mm.
definitely, most definitely. And that's
Mm-mm.
not even like a. Is that a? I mean, it's such a small space. You know what I mean? So it's even.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Krista has finally admitted to being unable to walk. She said, "We all a lie on YouTube." Girl, look, I hope people get it together. Look, can I say this, Sassy? I'm just going to say this. Be who you are. Be who you are. Be who you are. I'm not trying to be anything that I'm not. Be who you are. What's that song say on school days? Butterflies begin from having been another. As a child is born from being in a mother's womb. But how many times that you wish you were someone other than who you are? But who's to say that if you were that other, would you like what you see? You can only be you, as I can only be me. Be you and let that person be them. And my thing is this. See, this is the problem. I'm not acting like I'm flossing out here and I'm jet setting out here. Like I told y'all, I work 5 days a week. I work hard to pay and do what I need to do. Am I uber wealthy? No. But am I comfortable? Yes. But I'm not playing games like that. I'm not playing games like that. And see, people are playing games like that. You living in special living quarters and spaces, girl, acting like you live in Billionaires Row or something. Girl, you live in East New York. Okay, I ain't trying to play, but girl, you live over there by Hezekiah Walker them church. Okay.
Period.
And if y'all know about Hezekiah Walker Church, is when you go there, they'll tell you 5 times, make sure your door locked, make sure everything out. If you got valuables, bring it in the church. Girl, don't even put it in the trunk. Girl, they tell you to bring it in the church. So I know you ain't playing over there in East New York, not Starrett City, not Canarsie, East New York.
Let me answer a few people in your chat. Y'all are saying like, "Hey, church girl," and I think somebody else said it earlier. A few other people. Y'all are talking about inspections. I don't know if you guys remember, but they try to come to her house. They try to pull up. Maintenance tries to come in. I heard a couple of people. Um, okay, Hershey, believe me alone. You know, I mean, I told you I didn't have nothing to do with it, and you just insisted. So thank you for going and do your research. But before you attack me the next time, do your research. Let's do it the opposite way. Because when I say something, it's the truth. So a lot of y'all are talking about in pop-up inspections or the what do they call it, DCF and all that stuff. She has posted these things online. That's the only reason why I know about it. They've been there. They've been in the house. They've been, they've tried to pop up. Does anybody remember the time that like it took 6 people to come to that door and she wouldn't let them in? I mean, it was maintenance, it was the manager, it was 6 people. So they try, and I don't know if it's the blue state issue, or I don't know. Yeah, right, that girl, she never lets them in. And if that one time I think she let somebody in, but they were like kind of at the door or whatever. So I don't know, maybe this is not a big enough issue for them to do
I
it.
don't know. I think she got issues, and I think that she living off the strength of her daughter. Because if she didn't have that daughter, they gone.
Period.
Pastor Brownville is the hardest hood. Yeah, Brownville, East New York. Brownville, but I don't want to live in none of them.
I
Okay,
didn't
Park
want to say where
Slope is okay
I didn't
with
want to say
me.
where she lived.
Prospect is okay with me. Okay, Brooklyn Heights is all right with me. Girl, when you start getting on Utica and all them streets over there, no. Even Bed-Stuy in some areas is a little sketchy, even though regentrifying Bed-Stuy.
Yeah,
But
well, Bed
girl,
Stuy is regentrified, really. But
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 no,
Brownsville is
baby.
not. But
And
anyway,
East New York.
oh, yeah, it's a mess.
Mm.
It's a mess. But then, like I said, she gonna be doing tours, trashing everybody else while living like that, and and won't take her medication so that she can try to help that baby. And
And
that's the sad part.
that's the empathetic part because I think that she really has mental issues.
Yeah, of course.
Baby,
Yeah.
you can't be living like that, and something is wrong. Something is wrong, and then you got a child. You got a child living in that. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? And that child can't speak out like and talk like regular people. It's something else. It's something else. I just can't. I can't do that. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. People should be living nasty like this. All of these Dollar Trees and dollar stores. I mean, I know the economy has gone up, but they done went from $1.25. Okay, it ain't like they done went up to $5.25. It's $1.25. Girl, you can get some comment. You can get them scrub things over there. I mean, you can still have your house clean. You know what I'm saying?
You
Go
go
to
to the
the
dollar store.
Associated.
Oh no,
Go
you
to
can go.
C-Town. Go
Yeah,
somewhere. I mean, God, but don't sit there like that. And then the thing get me, sassy. She want to tell everybody she getting $1,000 and she's so grand and she doing this, and then she's sitting up there acting like them people trash because they actually took the little scooter, which is nothing
well,
wrong with it. And then
actually, Jay Wilson, that she was lying on those people. That she didn't throw away a scooter or anything. That is complete fabrication, and that's why those people are sitting there looking at her like, you know, what's really going on. I mean, you cannot, you guys should not believe one thing Uppity says. It's all fabrications, it's all ridiculousness. Just like when she threw that shit out that window and that lady said, hey, I saw you throw the stuff out the window, that's a hazard, you cannot do that. And then she accused the lady of being a drunk. The lady said,
being a drunk. Oh my God, that bothered me.
yeah,
And the lady said we saw it from the camera.
right. And yeah, you know, she's gotten two people uh displaced from that place, right?
Mm-mm-mm.
So
Yeah,
it
I
goes
heard.
deep with her. It really does, and it's really sad and it's really jacked up. And like I said, I don't even listen to her on anybody's panel because I don't find any of that funny. She's a holy terror, and forgive me, Lord, for putting holy in front of that.
Well, no, I
She's a
saw what she did to the security guard. That man wasn't even saying anything to her, and she went, and then, and I'm like, girl, when the whole apartment complex don't even stand behind you because they know you so messy. It's a mess, sassy, and
mm,
that's the sad part about it. And she thinks she turning it. She think that's acceptable behavior. That's not acceptable behavior.
it's awful. I
And
mean,
then, like I said, you want to talk about ODS, and the only reason you talking about ODS because you got caught. But let me say this: if ODS was sucking dick, he's a grown man. Okay, he ain't going to jail for sucking dick. Okay, he ain't going to jail for that. Whether you don't like the dick or not, whether it's thick dick, healthy dick, it's his decision to do that. And nobody ain't being affected but ODS if that's the case. If ODS was living in a car, well, okay. But again, that's ODS by ODS itself. Now, ODS may have kids now, but I don't think he was doing it back then. And then she talking about ODS working at a call center. How where you working? See, this is what I'm saying. You always got something to say about somebody working minimum wage job. How is you even working? And let me say this: whether he working a minimum wage job or not, I ain't never seen his house dirty.
well, first of
Always,
all,
always to jump on somebody working.
his
And
job
here
is
you
not
are.
a his job is not a minimum wage job. He does, you know, he's been there for 12 years. I'm
This is the
sure
thing. Whether it is or
so
not,
that, but
whether
I'm just saying
it
the
is
whole
or not, that
operation
ain't
was
even the
wrong.
issue. The
Right.
issue is you be home almost 247 and nothing in your mind click to say, well, let me wash a dish. Nothing clicks in your mind say, let me sweep a floor. I
Mental
mean,
illness. So
you don't see that? Does the dirt look clean to you?
but she's terribly depressed and won't take the medication. So she probably, the block there is it won't allow her. The only thing that she has the energy to do is to use up those food stamps, making that nasty food, and getting online talking shit. That's the only energy she has.
Oh my God.
That's
Bro,
it.
I don't know what Noble is. I don't live in Detroit. I live in Texas. And I don't even know where half the people at in Texas. Because I'm yeah, girl. Frieza, I don't follow these people like that. Oh my God, Sassy. Let me say this, y'all. I'm getting ready to end because I'm getting ready to take my shower because
Me
I
too.
just washed, I've just walked the dog. But baby, it's a mess. And y'all, let me say this. Uppity ain't the only one. There are a lot of depressed people trying to turn it, and it's just evident in how they live and how they interact with people. And it is sad. I'm
And it's the
telling you.
most of the ones who attack people are the ones who are terribly depressed, not taking their medication, looking a hot mess, smelling a hot mess, house is a hot mess, life is a hot mess. So clock that, y'all. The next time, y'all, everybody's,
Church girl, I'm not saying anything because that person has not said anything about me. I don't know if that person is getting ready to take their shot or not. I don't know. But all I'm going to say is people don't bother me and I don't bother them. And so I really don't know. I wish people well. I'm not serious about what went on. To me, that was just a part of the show. Again, y'all, I don't take this stuff seriously. I come over here to entertain and put my commercials in. Now, this uppity thing here, though, it's a cry for help. And uppity, girl, you better get an intervention because
nobody called me. That's just you, Fridge Nat. Fridge Nat, you think I'm ugly too? She said she kept saying I was ugly, but look at her. Do you look like her? You probably look just like her. All right, bye y'all. Talk to you later, Jay Wilson. Oh, something happened. Bye bye.
I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody was trying to call me. ODS said Uppity just doxed him. How did she dox him? Lord, how did she just dox him? Creole, they got a glimpse of her apartment and it was pure filthy. It was pure nasty. This is why I don't do potlucks. Oh, Jesus. It's a mess. It's a mess. And the thing that gets me is if you are depressed and suffering, then get the help you need because you actually have a child. It's not like you live by yourself. She's on IG doxing him. He said he's going to send the video to her landlord. As I grew up. Mm, girl, I don't do them potlucks. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Let me see who's coming in here. What's up?
First of all, let me tell cutie pie dick sucking ass something, bitch. You or no motherfucking body else on this motherfucker to talk about anybody apartment. Cause see, ain't a bitch or a bum on this nigga paying a motherfucker, okay? A thing for the motherfucking apartment. They ain't contributing to a dollar or a fucking dime. I will say that. Okay? It's the motherfuckers who looking up and ain't looking down to reach up and help a motherfucker that got something to say. That's the gags. That's the gag, the shame and the fucking scandal of it all. Talking about uppity house like worse than Sparkle. Bitch, I'm so sick of y'all dick sucking, pussy eating, undercover, cock loving ass niggas. Your mama house nasty. That's why she shitted you out of her asshole, bitch. Now fucking suck that nutsack, and then when the next time you sucking a married man's dick, bitch, you can flush your ass down the toilet. You dead hoe. Now fuck you and anybody else that got something to say, bitch. Cause a motherfucking man would never leave me, bitch. Now what's tea? I clean my shit when I get ready, as I'm doing right now, cause I'm waiting to come on camera and turn it on you bitches. Half of you motherfuckers
Uh-oh, I
don't
think
come
he
on
having
in
some
the beefs coming on this bitch. And some of you motherfuckers need to stay off camera. Now fuck ya, bitch. Like I said, until you can sit in the presence of how you doing, Miss Wendy Williams, bitch. And she can tell you to host her birthday party, not once but twice. Y'all can't tell me a fucking thing. Okay? Happy birthday, Big Kevin Hunter. Ooh. Virgo's up, bitch. I'm always naked. You wanna suck it? Like everybody else that wanna suck it? But claim they got men. I don't give a fuck what you said. You can't come up here and say it to my motherfucking face. You dead walking organism. Now fuck ya. and anything that shitted you out their asshole, bitch. Show me the money, baby, while I drink my tea. Now fuck a whore. Later, Jay Wilson. Shout out to the real Rada lives. Burp, burp. Sure did. Had him
Oh,
first.
oh,
That's
my
why
God.
Wendy know. Child, please. Where you think the experience came from? Don't fucking play with me. Just cause y'all think a bitch living or loving this way, y'all don't know what the fuck going on. Check my resume, bitch. Y'all don't know who the fuck I'm dating and what's motherfucking percolating. Half of you bitches trying to be celebrities, never gonna be a celebrity, wouldn't know what the fuck a celebrity entails. I'm just sitting back watching this death toll of a goddamn soap opera called YouTube, bitch. Just like you motherfuckers. The deaths, the dying, the doxing, the roxing, and all this other weak ass shit that a bitch can't do. But I bet you a bitch ain't hit this link and came on camera and turned it, had a motherfucking white man come up on my shit and say, I love you, bitch. Oops.
So you
Which
dated
one of you
Kevin
bitches
Hunter?
did that? Girl, please.
How long
And a
did you
few
date
others.
him?
Mm.
Did he give you some money?
Jay Wilson, stop. We'll talk about that later, Jay Wilson. Mm. We'll talk about that later. Let me say this. If you don't know what the fuck going on with people, then mind your goddamn business. Cause see, people have lives outside of YouTube. That's why I ain't on this bitch 24/7. I could clean my house in 2 hours and still come up here and shit on most of you motherfuckers. That's the gag, the shame, and the scandal of it all. Since y'all so fucking rich, why don't y'all go pay for a maid? They said they're going for $9 to $11 these days.
So, girl,
See,
they said, what is he
bitch?
into? Wait, what is he into, Sparkles?
Girl,
What
into the girl.
What is he
The
into?
girl.
I mean, like,
The
get out
girl.
my face. Like, what
Oh,
you
no,
mean?
TJ,
Like,
let me see my baby. Let me tell her to get out your face. Let me see my baby.
don't, because this is more important right now.
Oh,
She
no, we
gonna be
going to
out
get back
of
into it. He into the, what do you mean? What are you into? He into whatever
what?
he want to be
Oh,
into
okay,
when he
so
want
was
to be
this?
into it.
So was this in the like early 2000s?
No,
Yeah.
baby, I am original. This was in the 90s. Okay? I was supposed to be sitting where Charlemagne is sitting. Well, excuse me, was sitting. Oops. Don't play with me. Shit.
Mm.
I'd rather not, because they can't take my mouth, because, bitch, like I said, I will tell you motherfuckers and any celebrity that think they want to, ain't that right, Eddie Murphy? What happened to that trans that allegedly jumped off the building? Why? Was she burying your secrets? Like they said, life is a boomerang, bitch. Be careful what you talk about, because it just might bang back to you, especially on Cutie Pie, bitch, because you always want the smoke with the queen. You
The girls
doing?
want to know about LL Cool J. They was like, is he into the
Girl,
girls?
boy, you seen that when Taco, Big Taco. Go look at Jay Wilson interview I did. Well, the Diddy, what was it? Jay Wilson Diddy. Um, put in Jay Wilson and Diddy, and what mark was it? Jay Wilson, the 48-minute mark.
It
Hmm.
may have been, girl.
Girl, please. You know I give them the highest ratings. And let me say this to Cutie Pie, bitch. When you want to suck it, let me know. I might let you try it. Oops. Because, they love, oh, your camera slips and this, that, and the third, but they don't watch me. Well, you watch something, because every time they begging for a deek in their mouth, and I wouldn't even try it, because I don't use my love handle unless I need to.
Somebody
Your
said if your
mama's
house
dirty church
nasty, your
girl. I
ass
see that
dirty.
bitch, and she
Oh
probably the
Lord.
ugliest freak in America. The ugliest freak, because most of them church girls be sucking dick behind the pew. You got it, bitch? Do you want it? Hello? How you doing? I don't say that for no reason, bitch. Now fuck you and anything that died in you, bitch. Next. Leave me the fuck alone. Shit. Y'all
Come
think
on,
y'all know the
Sparkle. Go
industry.
back to Kev Hunter. He's from Brownsville. He's been sus,
And,
but tell it.
and, 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 and go watch Jay Wilson interview. Shit, the fuck? I know what I'm doing. I know what I give and who I give it to. Mm. And he ain't the only one. Ain't that right? Dame Dash. Mm, mm. I give not a fuck. Trust me, I know what I seen and I know what I know. Matter of fact, shall we call Tony Newman again? 300 for Mistress Carmen. 200 for herself. Don't play with me, bitch. My house can be dirty, my ass can be dirty. Cause I heard somebody said Dory shit was dirty too. Hey, Dr. Crane.
Mm. Well,
What's
all
going
I
on,
can say is
boo?
that the views expressed by the guests are not those of the host. This is Sparkles. Baby, this is the Sparkles.
Lady
Hold on.
Sparkles.
This is
Child,
about
I got one question before.
this is the
Okay.
Sparkles experience. This is the Sparkle experience.
Experience, bitch. Huh.
Sparkle Boo, I
Anyway,
came up
look,
here to take Spark. I came up here to take all your devices. Okay, I want you to. I said I'm coming up
girl,
here to take
please.
all Sparkle's devices.
Girl, please. What the fuck is the tea? What's tea? I mean, goddamn. And I'm cleaning as we speak, so I'll make sure I'll put it on the billboards when my house is clean to y'all satisfaction, all
Somebody
right?
said
How you
Sparks and
doing?
not Dame. Somebody said, you got the wrong one. Did he say that Charlemagne was gay? Not Dame
The
Dash.
ones that say it should spray it. What's the tea?
Oops.
Mm,
Diana. Why not? Why he worrying about a Charlemagne gay? Usually they either curious or they try to stay away. That's why all these people on YouTube. Oh, you're gay. That's a late ass time in 1940s read. Don't nobody give a fuck because is he making a dollar or a dime off a motherfucker? Hello. Why are you
mm.
curious? You want to open Pandora's box?
Oh my.
Y'all better leave me the fuck alone.
Jay
Huh?
Wilson, what the heck? What is going on?
Well, let me tell you
Child
what
the
happened.
Thunderdome.
Let me tell you what happened. So they was talking about up in the house, and somebody came for Sparkles. They said that up in the house looked just like Sparkles. Honey, Sparkles was not trying to hear it. Sparkles clicked up on the link and started cussing the girls out. She was letting the girls have it. Then Sparkles say, you say my house dirty, but some people like this ass or
Oops.
whatever she was giving. I'm paraphrasing.
They love it.
Whatever.
They love it, baby. And they
Okay.
ain't the only one. Because, yeah,
Mm,
Charlemagne is one of the prospects. But dang, why you have insisted? Are you a prospect?
mm,
Inquiring minds want to know. Huh.
mm,
Don't play with it. Slay with it, bitch.
Oh
It's
my.
mm,
interesting how these people get up here and try to, oh, this, that, and the third, but they don't hit a camera, they don't hit a link, they don't hit shit. And half of them, when they do, they got on 600 pounds of makeup, 1,200 pounds of wig, 95 pounds of weave, but got the nerve to be motherfucking talking. Bitch, y'all seen my house clean, and now y'all seen it dirty. I don't live a fake ass facade. That's you motherfuckers. And I ain't talking to the ones that love and authentically experience me. I'm talking to the motherfuckers that always got some shit to say. The unmitigated trolls. What's tea? Oh, okay. I hear the crickets in the church. Where them fans at? The fuck? Shout out to Dr. Cree. Fuck you, motherfucker. Now let me
mm.
jump down. I love y'all. I'll talk to you later, Jay Wilson. Cause see, I don't want to get ignorant on this motherfucker. Know the
That's
fuck y'all
Sparkle
playing with,
Boo.
bitch.
That's Sparkle Boo.
It's a lot going on.
Mm-mm,
Dr. Creole, I didn't know we were gonna get all of that tea.
I was sitting here like, because I don't know what's going on. I just came in, so
Bro, all we was doing is talking about uppity in that apartment and how it was looking. And then somebody came for Sparkles, honey, and that was it. And Sparkles had to wear the girls out to let her know that, honey, she's been with the creme de la creme.
okay.
Okay?
Now,
Sparkles said, don't play with me.
Sparkle said
Mm.
catch.
Yeah. Well, okay. But it's a lot going on. 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 I cannot understand. Again, I saw some things that was really not good, and it's just a lot going on. Creole. I mean, I think people are depressed. I think people are really going through some stuff, and they'll come on YouTube and front, but in reality, it ain't that way. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I tell people: separate your life. and you telling people you got this, and people giving you $1,000 and stuff, but your house is looking like that. You know what I'm saying?
You
And
know,
then Creole, and I keep on saying it, but baby, she was cooking some
exactly.
shrimp, honey, and that house was still there. Girl, I could care. They could have been Alaskan jumbo shrimp. Girl, it's just we done saw that house, and this is why I don't do potluck.
Okay. You know what? Me either. Cause no ma'am, no ham, no sandwich. I don't do potlucks either. Uh-uh.
Because let me tell you something. If some would have fell on that counter, because again, the whole place is looking sticky.
Hey, real mama Fifi.
Hey, real mama Fifi.
London she be giving it to the girls. I'll be cracking up. I'm like,
No, I'm
London, hey,
serious. No, London, I'm serious, y'all. I mean, and y'all say, Jay, you keep on mentioning that. But the reason why I mention it is because she act like nothing didn't happen. She act like everything was okay, and it's like, girl, it's not okay. And you cooking? I mean, did you clean? Ugh.
I'm
Did
sorry.
y'all see that messy house and the hole in the wall behind her and that steak look brown child? It was a hot mess. Girl, it was a whole hot mess. And then this is the thing. She wanted to come for ODS. And I'm like, you can't come for ODS. So if ODS was living in a car, I think ODS might have been by himself at that time, but he's only fending from himself. And I will say that that car ain't dirty.
Okay.
And if he was sucking peen, whether it was dirty peen, clean peen, we didn't see it. It's just somebody's word against somebody's word, but we didn't see it. But what we did see was all of that filth and that clutter and every room,
I'm looking
every
at it now
room.
because the Sassy Show told me where to go. I'm looking at it now.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God. This is not real though, for real. This is not
No,
real.
that's real.
I'm so sad. I'm sad. I you
And I,
know,
like I said, I have empathy because she has a child who has special needs who can't speak for herself. She can't speak up. And can you imagine? I wouldn't even let my dog live like that, much less a human being. Charles St. James, why is that man coming after you? Let me tell you something.
what's up, St.
Well,
James?
well, let me tell you something. Whether St. James is happily and pleasantly plump or skinny, St.
St.
James,
James got money
St.
though.
James
That's
has
true.
more class in his fingernail than people have in a whole entire body.
No, who's coming after my St. James? You know
Girl,
he
they
let
said
me.
Lemon is coming after St. James. Lemon.
Oh my God.
Now,
You
ain't
know
this
that's
something? Now,
that's who I want to come.
Lemon, and St. James live in
The same. Yeah.
kind of in the same region, but St. James ain't living in nobody's apartment. St.
Oops.
James owns his own houses,
Oops.
not house, but houses. So
Oops.
I don't know why he coming after this man.
I said St. James got money. I
You
keep
know, and I mean,
saying.
and the thing is, here you are trying to attack this man, and I'm like, what is your problem?
But why? Because they're in two separate circles. I wouldn't. Let me shut up because people get mad when I
St.
use
James got
foolishness.
all his teeth, his eyes are straight. Okay, he looks in the camera. You see both of his eyes. They're not moving different places. And again, St. James is driving. You don't see him drunk. You know what I'm saying? St. James be traveling.
I really want to help Lemon. I really do because I like Lemon. I really want to help him, but I just
Lemon need to learn how to help himself, but you coming after the wrong people. Is he mad because you going to Nestcation
oops.
and you actually cam up? Thank you. Are you going to? I mean, is he mad because you going to Nestcation? I'm just trying to figure out what the problem is.
Hey, Auntie Melissa, who's going to Nestcation? Lemon is.
Oh, Lemon said bingo, bingo. He said that's what it is.
Oh, London, behave, boo. London be cutting up. Oh my God.
You know what though? I feel sorry for the man. And then I heard he came for me, because he's coming for church people. Um,
The
Lemon, you
darn
have to learn how to divide entertainment from real life. And it seems like you done gone through church hurt. Did they kick you out the choir because you was gay? Did they say you can't come to the church no more because you like men's? What did you do, Lemon? What did
Oh,
you do
oh,
to not like church? What happened to you? And you know, I believe Lemon might be apostolic, St. James. And that would get me because he talking about church people, but I think Lemon is apostolic, which is really kind of odd.
I'm sipping my coffee, Jay. I ain't got
I
nothing.
do think Lemon is apostolic.
Oh Lord. Oh. Mm-mm.
I don't know, but he need to do better. Your mama cussing you out, talking about get out. I mean, like really though. But St. James don't bother nobody. St. James will come in, he'll give a comment, and he'll move on. But Lemon is just upset with this man. I mean, you know. But again, St. James, I just think people are doing stuff for content. You know, and he's going off on people. He's going off on because he think he's upset. But again, I think there's some deep depression somewhere, and maybe he ain't living like he want to live. I mean, you know, he was trying to touch somebody's wet spot,
Oh
and
God.
I'm
Mhm.
just saying.
That's I he said he's not going through anything because I was listening to him the other night because I was gonna ask him when you ready, if you really want somebody who you can talk to that is actually went to school for it, you can talk to me, and because I want to help him. I think he has the ability to be really as good as he think he is now. I think he has that ability to be, but once that alcohol take over, it's a whole nother life. It's a whole nother life. And I don't know his life. I don't, act like I know it, but I just think he's got some issues that he hasn't faced yet. And I just
Mm.
wanted to help him. That's it. But when people say they ain't got no problem and blah blah blah, you got to step back and let them do them. So it is what it is.
Pastor, it has been revealed that Lemon has advanced periodontal disease. Girl, I told these girls that they need to be flossing first. Then they need to get a water pick with some peroxide, and they need to have an electric toothbrush, and then they have to have some mouthwash that deals with gum and cavity disease. But I'm gonna tell you what, before people can do that now, they need to go and get a filling. Girl, they need to get a crown and a filling, honey. Because some of these teeth, girl, them cavities. I mean, how do you let enamel, Jesus, how do you let enamel?
Look at St. James. Look at what he posted. Go up and see what St. James. You a mess. You are a mess.
All I said was Jesus be in AA meeting and all hell broke loose. Well, that's true. He does drink too much. That's why his teeth look like that, Pastor. See, this is the thing. If you don't take care of your oral health, baby, you're going to have
It
problems.
does mess with your body, yeah.
It messes with your body. You need to take care of your teeth. You know what? I would rather have wrinkles any day than ganked up teeth. You hear me? Because,
Okay,
baby, you can get Botox, girl. You can get Botox, baby. Hey, you can smooth them wrinkles out. But baby, hey, with them teeth, you only get two sets: your baby teeth, and then the teeth that comes in when your baby teeth is gone. Okay, and that's it,
yeah, it's true. Yep.
girl. You can't be playing with that enamel on your teeth, and then you got to get crowns, and then you got to get that filling and stuff, and y'all gonna be like Dame Dash. They're gonna be ripping your teeth out until your gums get strong.
Well, honey, I'm in it. I can't wait. I start in December with my teeth getting fixed. I can't wait.
Mm-mm, I'm telling you. I mean, I'm gonna tell you what. Now I'm gonna say this. I'm just happy that we were going to the dentist when we were 4 or 5. I mean, we started.
Yeah, I
And
have
one
retainers. Yeah.
Yeah, and one thing about Florida that I don't know what they do now, but they have fluoride in that water. And when I tell you fluoride, I don't care what they say. I ain't never got cancer, but baby, hey, when I went to my dentist in Kentucky, he
Uh-huh.
was like, "You must live in Florida or somewhere because you
Because of
you
that
know."
water.
Yeah, yeah. He said your teeth are like impenetrable. And of course, I brush my teeth. Of course, it's more than brushing your teeth. Y'all got to get in them crevices and get them food particles out because that's what be killing folk, right? Them food particles and they stay there. And I mean, that's not by brushing alone. You got to floss and you got to get in there. And then when you do that, get that water pick and let that peroxide get up all up in your mouth. Okay, that peroxide will be breaking down, some of that plaques. Now, of course, the peroxide and the toothbrush and the flossing and the mouthwash ain't gonna be enough. You got to go to the dentist every 6 months
Yeah.
and get the thing so they can scrape the stuff off your teeth and stuff and use the water thing and you know what I'm saying? And then polish your teeth at the end. It's such a good feeling when they polish your teeth. That's what y'all need to do. And then some of y'all gonna have to go every 3 months.
Now, but real talk though, I didn't know how sick I was in 218 when I had my heart attack. My teeth had started messing up in 218, and after that I had a heart attack.
What?
Yeah, so your teeth is connected to every organ in your body, and it'll start showing you when you have a deficiency, and
Mm,
that's how I learned. Hmm.
yeah. And some of y'all really need to be watching your feet and stuff because I see a lot of swollen feet, a lot of swollen hands and stuff. Uh-uh.
Absolutely,
Mm-mm.
kidney disorder.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. Baby, let me tell you something. I treat my teeth very special and everything. And so, and I've been really working on skin regimen, but you get old and sometimes you gotta do whatever. But let me tell you something, I would rather have wrinkles any day than messed up teeth. And like I said, I ain't compressing nothing.
You crazy.
Girl, I ain't mad at people who gotta compress because some people do it for blood circulation and I can understand that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a lot going on here. I go every 3 months and a maintenance cleaner. Yeah. Just take care of your body, period. Yes. I'm telling you what, Creole. I don't even do the McDonald's on Sunday anymore because I'm really focused on something. So I do my coffee, but I have really, really just pulled back from processed foods,
Yeah. Yeah.
breads and all of that stuff, processed food. Now, am I saying that I would never eat them? No. But instead of eating this stuff on a daily basis,
Moderation.
it's
Mm-hmm.
a it's a luxury. It's like a once, maybe a twice a week, not I mean a once every 2 week type thing. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you what, ever since I have been on that shot, I don't crave stuff like sweets and stuff. Uh-uh. I'm telling you, you really have to be careful in this day and age, though, because there's so much going on.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
times when you crave chocolate, that's a magnesium deficiency. So you got to make
Hmm.
sure you're not deficient in that too. Now sometimes chocolate is just chocolate, but if you know that that's something you have to have all the time and you don't feel good unless you eat it, that's a deficiency. But go ahead.
Mm. Yeah, I've been, like I said, I take my multivitamin.
Hmm.
I do take vitamin D3.
Yep, me too. Yep.
So that vitamin D3, so that, and so I do that, and then I go and work out, and I take that because I have really just focused on protein and vegetables, more on the protein side, but the vegetables, and I'm telling you, like I will eat half of a steak, if that, and don't I may touch the vegetables and don't even, and that's it, and I know that. For me, going to a buffet or one of those big old home style
A
cooking
waste of
restaurants,
money.
it's a
Mm,
waste of money.
yep. Yep.
Also, too, let me tell you something. When you get on the Zepbound, you don't buy much food. I will do my shopping sometimes with HEB delivery. And when you do that, you get exactly what you want. But I can tell you what right now, what I get that's constant: the yogurt, the Greek yogurt, the Love Crunch cereal, coconut milk, the coffee creamer in the coffee,
Okay.
which
Yeah.
has gone up a whole lot.
Yeah.
And I will make my own chicken and noodle, not chicken and noodle, but chicken and vegetable soup.
Okay.
I will get low sodium chicken broth, low sodium beef, and I will, do my Mrs. Dash seasoning and some seasoning. I will put those vegetables. I get that flash frozen vegetable, and baby, I will get them chicken thighs, or yeah, the chicken thighs or the leg quarter. Put that joker right in that crock pot. I come on home and it's done.
Have you ever tried to make you a chicken wrap, Jay Wilson? Those are good. They filling and it's not heavy.
I don't even do. Let me tell you something. I don't even mess with tortillas. I don't even mess with
Oh, okay.
wraps. I
Okay.
mean, really, I like I had a turkey salad. It was 230 calories,
Okay.
no bread.
Okay.
And so yeah, so I've been doing that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, you gotta keep yourself healthy, and like I said, I'm at the beginning of senior citizens. To be 55, it's the beginning of the senior citizen.
I
You
know I'll
know,
be 55 in some days. So
see, so you can understand. And so
yeah.
my thing is, yeah. So, and I'm gonna say this too: if you want to feel good or do something different. We always worried about, oh, people gonna think this is it. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. That's what I'm telling somebody. Enjoy yourself. Because a lot of people wish they could do a lot of stuff that you all do. And when you hear people say, oh, I would never do that because you may not have the money to do it.
Well, come on.
So, I mean, don't let people hold you back. If you want to enjoy something, go enjoy it. That's all I'm gonna say. But again, in moderation. I'm not gonna say spend your whole life savings on something that you can't afford, but enjoy yourself. As they say on Parks and Rec, treat yourself. Who is that? What's her name? And the guy, he's the Indian guy.
Hmm.
Treat yourself. Treat yourself. So treat yourself. Anyway, let me stop quoting that show. 57. Sorry, I had the munchies and I like, but Melissa, girl, you slim and trim. Child, Melissa is tall.
I know.
Okay, and she be walking and stuff. Melissa's all right.
I did a
Melissa's all right.
I talked about autoimmune disease today, lupus, and multiple sclerosis today on my live, and some things that you can do to help. Like I
Hmm.
know me and Pretty Chocolate Girl, we both suffer from fibromyalgia, and there's no cure for that. They still haven't came up with a cure for that. Only thing they do is treat your pain. And when you like me, I can't take ibuprofens. And I can't take those NSAIDs. I can't take those either. So I had to find another way to help myself. And that Jay Wilson, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Fibromyalgia is not, it's no joke.
No, I had somebody who had that in my office, and certain days that pain was unbearable.
Yes.
Yeah. Who
Yes.
is this? Pastor, you jealous of me? Why you let your chat drag me? Child,
Not
nobody ain't jealous of nobody. I mean, it's equal opportunity dragging up in here.
Chewbacca.
So,
Uh-uh.
just Chabak, but Lord have mercy.
I swear,
Mm-mm.
your chat's been on one tonight. Your chat has been on.
They have been, but baby, they will come at you. But I just came up here really to discuss the uppity situation. And again, you can attack ODS, but ODS doesn't live in a car anymore. If he did, it was clean. But we're looking at your present, and your presence ain't hollering for you. ODS seems like he has a nice place to stay.
He bought him
And
a house, honey, and it's nice.
yeah, so my thing is, you talking about the man is a low wage call center worker, but again, how is you working? That's what you got to ask people. Are you working?
Mm-hmm.
And when you start looking at it, you don't have any room to talk about people who are gainfully employed. I just think it's crazy. Well, Creole girl, I'm getting ready to take my shower. I got an early morning tomorrow.
Me too. I'm headed out of town. So okay, but thank you
All
for
right.
letting
Well, you be safe when you head out of town. And y'all, thank y'all for coming on. Hit that like button. Um, and like I said, don't be mad at ODS. ODS ain't the one who had the camera slip. ODS ain't the one with the dirty house. Girl, clean your house up, and then you gonna come up there and and try to cook like nothing ain't happened. Now, Fridge Nat, she said ODS was homeless. I don't know if ODS was homeless or not, but I know he ain't homeless now. And whether you like what the job he does, he has a job. It's just crazy with some of these people. And then you doxing the man I heard on IG. So now you may have somebody to turn that video of that filthy apartment in. And girl, you might have somebody knocking on your door tomorrow to do an inspection. Girl, that's an endangerment to your child. Living like that, living nasty like that. Now, let me tell you something. If they took a dog and handcuffed somebody and took them to jail, girl, you don't think, niece, you don't think they're going to, okay. Uh, you don't, okay. I'm just asking a question. Girl, y'all need to stop playing. Y'all doing too much. Well, look, y'all, I gotta go. Peace and love. Y'all take care. Bye.